Hey, if you guys came from the vlog, thank you so much for checking out the live. I'm not sure where this is going to go, but hopefully I get some good progress on this. This is lift you up there. And I am just going to start. You know what? I might need to clean off that camera a bit. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. All right. So, I'm using a spray bottle today. I'm going to try to make the background look super grungy with some black and browns. Try to make it look kind of Gabe Leonard-esque. If you know Gabe Leonard, he does kind of like a Western themed art, a lot of that. Some other kind of more rock and roll style art. And I am going to attempt to make this somewhat like that. So, get some black paint here. This is how I started off. Put some black paint in my hand, like this. Take the spray bottle. I'm going to put this on. There we go. You know what? I should move these art pieces here out of the way. That would probably be smart. Just so I don't get them all wet. There we go. Hey guys, jumping on. I got 13 of you. Oh, no. I got my screen all dirty, which is normal for me. But hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Today, as I already mentioned to the people who are going to come here from the vlog, hopefully. The vlog isn't out yet, but the vlog is done being filmed. I just finished it. I was just explaining to them that I am working on this painting's background. In the back here, if you watch the vlog, you will see that I already scratched in his name here. And it's kind of got a texture to it. And then all this background wash, I guess you could call it, is going to kind of bring it to the front, sort of. And I'm going to do several washes of it. I gotta let it dry between each wash, I guess you could call it. And to speed up the drying, I'm going to use this. This is a heat gun, it's not a blow dryer. I don't have a blow dryer, and I don't know where Ashley's is, so I'm just going to use a heat gun. I just can't get too close to it. Oh, that looks cool. What I don't want, though, is too much thick black getting in this area. There we go. I don't mind if it's watery here. I just don't want it to be too thick because I don't want to lose everything that I've already done. I mean, it's still in its sort of beginning stages, but you know. So, we'll do another second little bit here. Come on. This one's almost empty. Okay. Take my handy dandy spray bottle. Something like that. Okay. So I was going to go super colorful on this one, but I think this time I'm going to change my mind and make it just warm colors. No purples or blues or anything in there. And I think that'll look pretty cool. I don't know. What do you think? Right now there's like some violets in here, but I'm just going to go with browns and yellows. I think it'll look I think it'll look pretty cool. Does your finger ever hurt you? I think someone asked. Does your fingers ever hurt you? No, not really. This is not a commission. This is just a piece I wanted to do. Hello, Lawrence. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to hang out with you guys for a little bit. I was going to paint this anyways. The vlog that I was going to include this in was getting pretty long. At least I think. Filming wise, it was getting pretty long. So I decided just to do it live. And a lot of you guys actually subscribe to me to watch me paint and would rather not watch the long vlogs. So this is what I'm doing. Alright. So I got the black on. Now I think I'm going to do some brown. I think. Yeah, let's go with some brown. Kind of make it look rusty in the back. Let's see here. This one's empty. Here's some brown. Oh, I disappeared from you guys for a minute. And then I will try to dry it off again because I want it to get like super, I don't know what you'd call it, just lots of coverage. Let's see here. There we go, that's better. Okay, try some brown now. Bam. Okay. Whoop. There we go. The only thing about this paint that I have underneath is it kind of like lifts if I put too much water on, so I gotta make sure that I keep drying it in between. So I'm gonna use some paper towel. Which, by the way, if you order something from me, you may, if you don't get reused styrofoam as packing material, you'll probably get a bunch of like my paint rags. I don't throw these out, I just use them as packing material. So, just so you know. But I use quite a bit, and it's a shame just to throw it out, right? So, if I can reuse something, I usually do. Alright. You know what? While this is drying, I think I'm going to work the detail on his hand because I may just let the water and paint run over it. So what I'm going to do is try to put some more detail in him and fix his guitar and stuff. I'm going to try that first. So, put some more of this in there. That like that. There we go. Okay. So, something like this. Okay. Okay. Alright. Right here, this is supposed to be his guitar strap, so but I believe his guitar strap goes to here, and he's doing that, I don't know, whatever that thing is he does with his guitar, where he puts it out. And I always have trouble doing that perspective. So I usually try to hide it by not even doing it. His guitar strap is going to be brown. We'll go with brown. Okay. Does that kind of look like it's twisting? Well, that's just the very beginning stages of that. Okay, so if I take some of this black and mix it with the brown, it kind of will mute all that, I'm hoping. There we go. Bam. Nice, I like that. Okay. Okay. I like that. Now his guitar goes kind of. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more orange and try to go over top of that. I got this big jug of orange. Put some of that on the paint palette here. Just bought a 48 by 60 canvas, my biggest so far. 48 by 60, that's a good size. I painted an Einstein on a 40 by 60 most recently for that size. Okay, now I'm going to take some more black and do this area right in here. This, whatever this is called. What's that part of the guitar called where it's like a big piece of plastic on the body there? There, something like that. Okay, this. Where do I go? Oh. Something like that. Or wait, no, I should go like this instead. Bam. That's what I should do. Okay, now, hello Brian, hello honey. Okay, now, take that, like that, bam, something like that. Now I should look at my reference picture every once in a while, but my reference picture is on this phone. I'm going to see if I can find a similar one on this phone. I don't go on this phone too much, so I have a bunch of notifications. Okay, bam. Nope. How are you guys doing today? Sorry, don't mind me while I try to find a picture I can use. What the heck? So I know this is boring. Found one. This'll work. Okay. So I'm going to use some brown in here just to cover up the purple that I already used, because I'm not going to go that way anymore. Whoops, it's a little too much. Maybe if I use some black, put that there. Something like that. I really suck at painting hands. My least favorite thing to paint. Even if I didn't finger paint, I would still suck at it. I wish I had a chair in here. All right. Smash that thumbs up. That would be awesome if you did that. I'm gonna use some oranges in here. Put some yellow there. Some orange can go up here. Something like that. And I'll use some oranges up in here. that. Okay. Put some black on my palette. Okay. Hey, I have a question for the artists watching. If there are any artists watching, could you tell me why when I put water uh, uh, on acrylic paint, why it like I don't know what the terminology would be. It kind of like congeals. Do you know? Do you know why that happens? It didn't happen with the paint I used to use, but now that I get it in like these huge things, it's the same paint apparently, but for whatever reason, the water is like making it kind of like flake up, and I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I don't know. It's very annoying. Hey Jim, thanks for being here. You wish I would do a painting of Hank to give away? You could commission a painting of Hank, I guess. Uh, I don't know. I might do something with Hank at some point. Amount of alcohol in the mix. Is that right? Oh yeah, trying mediums instead of water. That's a good idea. I don't have any here, so I'm going to continue to use water. I don't mind that texture on this painting, as long as it's going to stay nice, hopefully. It happened to one other painting that I did, and so far it seemed fine. Um, it's just happening again with this one. So I will try mediums instead. Uh, Google says water breaks the acrylic binder, making it into a watercolor. It's the binder. Oh, okay. I'm just wondering because I want to use water. I want them to be running like the back there, but the 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 white paint should already be cured because I did that several days ago. So that's the issue is those paints are becoming congealed, not the new paints. I used wall paint and a spray to paint a galaxy on the ceiling. It was covered in tiny white dots for weeks. Do you have any Star Wars paintings? I don't do any Star Wars paintings. I used to before they were owned by Disney, but uh, as I got further into my art career, I stopped doing trademarked characters and stuff because uh, it's not worth the risk. Who is the singer portrayed? Oh, you can't recognize him? Let me just do a little more work on his face. Maybe you'll be able to recognize him. 1 second. I need some brown, son. I need a better brown, deeper brown. Something like that, probably. I should have some ivory paint here somewhere. Ah, right there. Perfect. See, like, this paint does not do what other paint did. Sorry, I was trying to remove the one with the links, but then uh but I I accidentally pressed the link by accident. So then it made me go away. Luckily I'm back. I'm back. Helps with archiving too. You need to use have you ever used a hand palette? It would save all the bending over your paints. No, but that's probably a good idea. I don't like those palettes. I prefer to use just this. I mean, I have a palette, but it weighs like 5 or 6 pounds. Actually, I have a scale right here. Let me weigh this. This weighs 8 pounds. But to hold this in my hand, I'm just, I don't know. A hand palette is just, I don't know. You clean it off after, and then it doesn't look cool anymore. And I like this because it looks cool. But that is a good idea. What I need is a table right beside myself so I can just dip my hand in it. Did you know he was from my state? Golden and Liquitex both make good, and one is cheaper. Several mediums, you'll have to look at them. They usually make videos on them, but something you could coat your undercoating with. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Golden, I know, is a good brand. I just use the art store that I go to. I use their brand, and I've used their brand for a long time. It's just like nice and thick. And it's like, I don't know, I just really like it. It is a young Johnny Cash. Okay, I don't see the links anymore, so I don't know. Hello, Cats Creations. Thanks for your Facebook message. Okay. Tall table with wheels. When I get my studio going, I cannot wait. I'm gonna ball it out. Oh, this asshole right here. Okay. Now I gotta try to do this without clicking the link again. Oh no, stop commenting. remove. Bam. How's that? X and X sexy sex full here is gone. Or I don't know if they're gone, but their message is gone. You would like me to paint Jimi Hendrix? I actually have painted Jimi Hendrix, and I may have one here. Jimmy. This is one I did, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. There's still a price tag on it from when it was in gallery. But yeah, this is the Jimmy that I've done several Jimmys, but this is the latest one that I've done. He's really fun to do. All right, I'm gonna get back to this now. Do a little bit here and there. Use a little orange. The Jimmy painting on Insta is the one I showed my husband to persuade him to get me a commission. That would be awesome. I've done Bob Dylan and Lennon. I've never done a self-portrait. Okay. Trying to cover up all these colors I used earlier. There's green and stuff in here. Gonna get rid of the greens. Get rid of the purple. You know what? I might just put a little tiny bit of purple in there because I don't mind it. I don't know. We'll see though. Oh, and for anyone concerned with me using my bare hands, I use a non-toxic paint and I wash it off after as well. I'm working on a Ghostbusters piece for a convention next month. I did a pour for the background and left it outside to dry. It now has a bug in it. Media piece now. I had to close out and restart to get back to picture. Oh no. You should paint the queen. That would be the ultimate. Are you talking about my wife or the queen, the actual queen? Because that would be hilarious if I painted the queen. Hmm. yellow. I need yellow. Not this color yellow. I need the other yellow. Where did I put it? Got this yellow right here. Oh no, this paint is bad. Don't you hate it when your paint goes bad because you haven't used it in a long time? I can't use that. Dang it. Not to worry, here's another one. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Oh, crap. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop buying this paint because it's kind of trash. So that sucks. I'm not sure if this painting is going to turn out good because like as I'm like working it with my fingers, it's kind of pulling off like the bottom layer is. So this piece is probably not going to turn out, but I'm still going to complete it because I can still make prints out of it. Gary glitter, what? Do Mick Jagger? Oh, I think someone commissioned me to do Mick Jagger, but they haven't gotten back to me, so I don't know. I'm with Jim Mint Bowie. How do you see them if you don't have Instagram? You can go on Facebook, My Hands Gallery. I have done a Cree Elder. In fact, I've done my great great uncle. Freddie Mercury, I've done Freddie. I've done, if you're thinking John Lennon. I'm probably not gonna do the rest of the Beatles unless I do them all together, just because they won't sell. Maybe McCartney, maybe he would sell, but I don't know. I would do all of them together on one canvas. I would do that. Painting with your fingers is so inspirational. Okay. Well, I painted Freddie Mercury 3 times. John Wayne. I've also painted John Wayne before, and I've done Marilyn Monroe like 5 times, I think. Okay, so I'm going to dry this off with the heat gun, let it completely dry, and then I'm gonna do another wash. I've also done Janis Joplin with the boas in her hair. Harry Potter, that's kind of going into that area where, I don't know, could get in trouble for that one. I've only been in trouble really for one painting, uh, which would be, which one? Johnny Cash flipping the bird. The photographer's estate were like, you're using that whatever, that picture without uh, authorization. Remove it from all your social medias and website and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. And so I didn't want to. I didn't want to get sued. Although I don't think they would have been able to. Although I'm not really sure. Copyright for art is so weird. Like when it's an original piece, but you're painting a picture of a picture. I no longer paint pictures of pictures anymore unless it's a picture that you own or if I can get permission from it. I usually just mash some pictures together and make up my own picture, or I will take a screenshot from a video and then change that up so no one knows where I got it from. The Janis Joplin, you can see, let's see, Wetaskiwin. There's a gallery in Wetaskiwin if you're local to me. It's called Delcon Visual Arts. They have a website. I believe it's called delconvisualarts.ca. They may have it on their website. They purposely don't take good pictures of the art so no one can rip the pictures. But if you get into contact with them, they have it for sale. And it's actually pretty cheap. Jacob Lee. I don't even know who that is. Elton John. That's a good idea. Okay. Gonna dry this off now. Yeah. I'm not sure what it is about this paint, but it is not like water. I'm just pulling the paint directly off of the canvas. I can feel the gesso of the canvas right here. So that's not good. So, by the way, since that's the case, if anyone wants this painting, it is going to be like 500 bucks, not 2,000. I'm using acrylic paint, and uh, I'm using, let's see, uh, non-toxic and scent-free. Maybe I need to start using toxic paint. Uh, 100% acrylic polymer emulsion. Water resistant when dry. That's not true. Non-toxic. Oh, whoa, almost dropped that. And then the other brands are, so that's the DeSerres brand, which is the art store that I mostly go to. The canvas is re-gessoed, so it's double primed. This is the other brand of paint I use. This is not causing me any issues exactly, I don't think. It's just the white paint, which is this. Which, this was like $100 and some dollars, but I got it for like 60 bucks because it was on sale. And this is Museum. Doesn't say anything. I don't know. I feel like the water shouldn't penetrate the paint once it's cured, but it is. Light fastness 1. I don't know. This is titanium white. I don't know what that would matter. Made in USA. Water permanent when dry. 100% water permanent when dry. I don't know. Have you wear gloves while painting? You can't put acrylic over oil. Yeah, I'm not using oil though. There's no oil. It is not the heat because this happened with one other painting, and it's only happened since I started buying it in big containers. Like these only cost like $65, and to get them in tubes, they're like $13 or $14 a tube. So I just decided to start getting them in big things. But they don't like the water, so I think if I'm gonna do water on the painting, it's not gonna work. Unless I'm gonna try some of the mediums. I don't think, I don't know if, I don't know. It's doing it with white and not with the black, so far as I can tell. I don't know. This painting is already ruined, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. The paint, I doubt it got frozen. Maybe it did. I mean, it works fine. It didn't get frozen on my part. I bought it from the store just like this and then brought it home. I'm gonna see if there's a date of when it was made, which there is not. I don't know. I don't know. So let's have an experimental time, I guess. We'll see what else we can do to ruin this painting. I'm still gonna make prints of this piece though. I'll probably just keep this as a personal piece, or if someone wants to buy it for 75% off, then I'll do that. May as well just use more water. I know what I'm gonna do. I guess what I could do is once it's completely dry, I could see if it stabilizes. Maybe I'll wait for that before I make any promises. Okay. Here's a good example. Here, I'll try to bring the camera close and I'll show you exactly what's happening. The cord. The cord is evil. Okay. So see right here? See how that's all like congealing up? Oh, the tuning knobs? Yeah, I know. I know they have to be on there. I'm just gonna do that at the end. I don't know. I hope you guys saw that. I have never worn gloves except for when I did an oil painting. For the person who was asking that. Oh, let's turn this so you can see more of that. Use enough water, you can wash it off and start over. Well, I don't want to start over. I like this one. I like the way it's turning out. I just don't like the crap that's happening with the paint. Like, that's such trash. But whatever. It'll look cool, I guess, for the subject matter. I don't know. I've just never had that happen before. Well, I've had it happen one other time, but I thought that was like just a weird anomaly. But now it's happening again as soon as I started using the water. So clearly, water is not good with this paint. All right. See if I can get some more black. See, the thing that sucks is that I like the effect that the water gives the paint for the background. It looks super dope to me, but it's just getting worse. But that's okay. Maybe this, like, oftentimes when I screw up on something, usually not so much with the paintings, but when I'm building something, I like learn something where I'm like, yo, if I do this on purpose with a certain other project, this is gonna be cool. So sometimes the screw ups are good. Uh, like I could use this same effect, I think, on wood to make an aged paint job if I don't have any old wood, but like a client wants something that looks like old painted wood. Uh, let's see, I just saw a comment here. Josh, I seen you were going to do a Bob Ross giveaway. Yeah, I will do that another time. I'm not sure exactly when, but I will give some warning. Acrylic paint can wrinkle if it's thick and dries too fast or under extreme heat. No, it was already completely dry. The white back there is all dry. It's and it's been dry for days. I haven't worked on this painting in a while since my last Instagram post. Now it's the water is somehow getting behind it or is mixing with it and is creating uh, that weird congeal whatever it is. And it looks okay with this type of painting, but it's not going to look good with everything. And once this is dry again, I don't know if that's going to stay on the canvas. Like, I don't know if it's going to stay on it. I don't know if it's going to flake off easily. And I can't sell that if it's, if it doesn't look good. Well, it looks fine, but I can't sell it if it's not going to last. Certainly not for 2 grand. Uh, vodka works well for edible glitter, so I kind of get how that would work with paint. Damn, I missed something. Why you do this upside down? Makes me dizzy. You could turn your phone upside down, or maybe you're watching on the computer. I did it upside down so that the drips will go the other way because of gravity. Um, oh, try mixing it. Maybe it separates in large containers. Well, it looks stable in the containers. There's nothing that's separated. Like it looks just like it should. I mean, except for since I stuck my hands in it quite a bit, there's a bunch of other colors in it, but it looks like it should. Use a hairdryer, not a heat gun. I don't have a hairdryer, so I'm using a heat gun. But the heat is not the problem. This happened with another painting where I didn't use any heat at all. Josh, the drinking thumbnails, what's that all about? I don't know what you mean. Try flow aid. You need a fine mister instead of a... Oh, mister? Oh. No, that's not it either, because even when I do mist it, or don't even put any of the water on it, just where the water was running, like right here, this is the bottom, right? So this, I can see that that's peeling off. That is from before. That's from before I even sprayed there. It's literally the water running down, somehow getting behind the paint, and then that's all blistering off. Lead paint is always the best way to go. In the end, the texture will probably be really cool, and just add the piece. If you seal it, it should be great. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to see if I can stabilize it by sealing it. I'm going to try to seal it. Do you guys know how like a product like polyurethane would work on a painting? If I use like a crystal clear or something like that, do you think that would work? Because that is nice and thick, but you can still see through it nicely. It doesn't fog up. Like, I know that you can use it on wood, but can you use it on canvas? I don't know. I assumed you used your hair dryer to get your hair flick. I don't know what a hair flick is, but no, I don't use a hair dryer. Start dancing. The paint was completely dry. It was completely dry for several days. And now I can see that I turned it upside down. All the water that I poured up there is doing the same thing, but mostly in one concentrated area. When I put the paint on, I just take a handful of it. You may have seen it in a vlog or a paint video where I just take a handful of white or whatever color and I just mix it all over it. I wonder if somehow it's getting in between like the little, because it's like I'm not brushing it on so I get every, square millimeter. I'm just getting it basically just for a background, just something to bind to, I guess. Not bind, but you know what I mean. Just a base layer. I don't know. Have you ever painted a monkey? I've not. He needs a cleft chin. He does have one. It's right here. It's in his shadow because he's kind of like looking down. I use gel medium to make my acrylic look like watercolors more. Okay, that's good to know. No to the polyurethane. So polyurethane wouldn't work. Minwax Polyclear. I've painted for 30 years and I say yes to poly. Okay. 2 people are saying yes to a product like that. Google said the water can cause a flaking if it is too large of quantity. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I am using quite a bit of water, but it's kind of weird that it's doing it now because I use water often. Like, here's a good example. Okay, so this painting here, this is a print, but I mean, it's from a painting. I use tons of water in here. Like, you can see all that, right? All the forest is just dripping water, right? and his like back here. Well, maybe I shouldn't touch that. uh, all of this is all water, and this did not happen. And this is before I bought it in the big jugs. I bought it in small tubes, and it's never done that. So, and it's the same paint. It's the same. Well, it's the same brand, and I'm assuming it's the same paint because it's advertised. It's advertised as DeCeres was the store name. DeCeres student grade acrylic. I wish I had smaller tubes, but I don't. But then I also use this brand, and I also use basic. I don't know, but the paint that's peeling is this museum. The worst. This is peeling the worst. I mean, some of the other stuff is too. Or I actually just thought of something. The whole canvas is covered in this white. Maybe it's just the white that's doing it. Because the white is underneath everything. Yeah. You need to thin the paint with medium. Water changes it chemically, causing it to not adhere to the canvas. Well, no, the paint that I'm mixing with water is sticking to it fine. It's the paint that's already dry and cured that's the problem. And I think it's just the white. That just clicked. Maybe if I just use a different brand of white. Maybe if I use the other brand of white that I used to use. That is probably the problem. This is probably just whatever they use to make this white, this brand does. It probably just sucks for this. Not sure, but polyurethane might blur the colors. The water is breaking down the binders. Yeah, no, I understand that. Use hairspray for the finishing. Hmm. With time, polyurethane will turn yellow.
Dinner's
Hey guys, dinner's ready, so I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna uh, sign off here. Test the urethane on something first. See how you like it. Then instead of screwing up a good painting. Well, this painting's already screwed up, so maybe I'll try it on here. I understand the yellowing, but if I get crystal clear, it shouldn't have any yellowing agents in it. I think. At least that's what the can will say. So we'll see. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. Thank you guys. Cat's saying manufacturing issue, I bet. Yeah, some white paint doesn't mix well. Okay, thanks, Lucy. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this painting as it is. Unfortunately, I didn't get very much done because of this issue. I did not see this happening. I'm going to go eat supper, and perhaps I'll come back after. Are you guys cool with that? Uh, I don't know. So if I come back in like a couple hours or something and paint again, that'll give this time to dry, and then we'll see where we're at. We'll see if it stabilizes itself, and then I can coat it with something maybe, and we'll figure it out, I guess. And then hopefully I can still sell it for about 2 G's or something like that. That's what I'm hoping to sell it for. Of course, that doesn't always happen. But if it doesn't, then maybe I'll do this as a giveaway at some point. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go now. So thank you guys for being here. I will see you later. In the meantime, could you watch one of my other videos?